guys, so I know I promised you guys a Q&A video, so that's what this video is, and you can obviously see that by the title. But yeah, I know I do quite a few of these Q&As, but I feel like they are very helpful to a lot of you because, I mean, you guys are asking me all these questions, and I do get hundreds of comments every single day, so it's just really hard to, answer all of them individually, so I like to make these videos to, answer them all as a whole, and that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. And yeah, I'm so sorry. I said it was going to be a couple days, but I was just getting so much questions that I decided to let it wait a few more days. And another factor is it's been raining a lot here, like really loud, so it's been hard to film a video. So yeah, but without further ado, here are the questions and answers. Right, so the first question is, do I have to do a reversal spell if it didn't work and I want to try again? And the answer is yes. I did not really stress that in any of my other videos, but you don't have to, but it's really advised, and it makes the spell process work a whole lot better. And the best thing about the reversal spell is it really doesn't take that long to work, especially if the fairy spell didn't work in the first place. So yes. And then the next question is, are your wings a certain color? And let me answer that one first. This person does too. Your wing color depends on the aura that you choose, and if you, your aura is depending on the color fairy dust you use. So if you have green fairy dust, green aura, green wings, alright? And another question is, can you just use the glitter for the spell, like when you have to put the fairy dust in there to mix, or you have to make it? You cannot just use glitter. You have to have fairy dust because otherwise it's not a fairy spell. And then another question, the spell didn't work twice. I've been on my phone, not a lot, but does TV count? Please get back to me. TV's better than electronics like computers and telephones, or cell phones, sorry. But that could be the problem, is the TV watching, so maybe cut that down a little bit more. And yeah. The next question is, when your wings are broken, can you fix them? Yes, you can. You can let them heal on their own, or you can always apply peroxide to see if it's infected, or Neosporin to heal the wound, or even alcohol, but that really burns wings. And then the next question is, do fairies have wands? No. And then, is there silver, gold, pink, purple auras? If so, then tell me on your video. Actually, guys, I am going to be making an updated auras video. I've been doing a lot of research in the past few months on auras because you guys are really interested in other auras besides the 3 that I gave you. So I took it upon myself to do a bunch of research, and I'm very happy with the results, and I will be making a video about it coming up. I'm not going to give a date or time because I'm not quite sure yet, but that will be coming in the future, so I hope you guys are really looking forward to it. Next question is, what will happen if someone sees your wings? Well, nothing will happen. I would suggest explaining to the person and making sure that you can trust them with the secret. I don't really know. I would try to hide them. Just that's my personal belief, that not everyone should know about this because it's kind of a secret thing. It's kind of something cool, and if everybody knew about it, then everyone could just be fairies and it wouldn't be so special anymore. Next is, how do you get your wings to appear? Do you need to say the spell again? No, they will appear on their own, and if they're not appearing within 5 to 7 days, I would definitely try to redo the spell. Do you think it would be better for me to wait till the summertime to do the spell, so no school or electronics? Yes, that's a perfect idea. That's exactly what I did all the times that I actually transformed in my spell. And what do you do with the materials from the spell when you're done? You can either keep it and, reuse it and whhatever, or you can dispose of it. It doesn't really matter. With the Roman spell, you don't have to throw it out, but the Irish spell, you do have to throw it away. Sorry about that, guys. I just want to remind you that I did get a lot of questions on this video, and I am not answering all of them. Mostly the ones that I've already answered in past videos, because it's really not that hard to go through and watch my other videos, especially if you're really interested in wanting to find an answer for your question, because I don't want to waste my time answering questions that I've answered a bunch of times in the past. It's just a lot of work to gather all these questions together and come up with answers for them. It's not all my answers come from my mind. I gotta do research, or maybe I don't remember something, so it is a very time-consuming thing to make these kind of videos, and I just wish that people would kind of do more research in my videos before they go asking me questions, because it would just make my whole life a lot easier and their life a lot easier, and they would get answers immediately from watching my other videos. You know what I mean? Anyways, okay. The next question is, please become a fairy again using the Irish spell and do a sequel of videos like you did earlier. I'm really looking forward to this. You know, that actually sounds like a really good idea. I have actually never done the Irish spell myself, so maybe I will consider doing that, so thank you for the suggestion. And then, I tried the Irish spell and I only got a headache while using technology. Do you think that the spell is working? I'm on day 4. It's honestly hard to say with this spell. Because you do not grow wings, it's very difficult to know if it's working or not. If you only felt one side effect, I would probably assume that it didn't work. You can always try, depending on, you know, it's really complicated, you know. I'll make a video on what you can do with the Irish spell. You know, I'll go into more detail about it and let you know, like, side effects, you know, like powers that you get from it and all that kind of stuff. And then, when you're making fairy dust, I want a green aura. Can you use a green nail polish that has silver sparkles in it, or does it really have to be green sparkles? If the sparkles were green, that would be perfectly okay, like green sparkle nail polish, but I'm not sure how that would work out in the spell, so I would just suggest, it's really, really cheap to buy glitter. You can literally go to the dollar store, and it's probably less than $1, so I would suggest that, because just to be sure that the spell will work. But if you really can't, you could try that, and it might possibly work. Okay, I did my spell 3 days ago. Why isn't it working? Either you did something wrong, you missed a step, maybe you didn't believe enough. There's so many different reasons to why spells don't work. And would you guys be interested in seeing a video all about, like, different reasons why a spell might not work? Because I was thinking about doing that, because, you know, my spell didn't work when I did it. Megan's spell didn't work. Jade had to stop her spell, but, you know, it's just all kinds of different things that come into contact with you as a fairy. You might have used too much technology, you know. I might make a video all about that if you guys are interested. Can you make a video for flying, please? Or any friends of you if you are not a fairy anymore? I'm not a fairy, and neither are my friends, but we can definitely, we're actually all planning on getting together and making some videos together next week. So I think that it would be really good if we don't have to have wings to show you the technique of flying, you know. We could just demonstrate how it would be to fly and talk about all kinds of other stuff, you know, do a little hangout with you guys. So, yeah, look forward to that, definitely. And the next question is, because it's easy to hide wings, could there be fairies anywhere? And is there lots of fairies out there? Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's actually so many people that do the Irish fairy spell, and their wings never show, and you never know that they even have magical fairiness to them. And yeah, there's a lot of fairies in the fairy community. You just have to, you know, the signs of a fairy. You know, it's kind of difficult to tell if someone's a fairy sometimes, but there are many.